So, hi everyone. Yesterday we created the project and I showed you the tech stack that I'm going to use to build this project. And today the goal is to start the onboarding of the client, of the organizer of the forecast event. I don't know how far I will go today because I don't have a lot of time. Like, I have 2 hours in front of me. We are Saturday, 19th of April. And this is basically what's the onboarding is going to look like. This is the Flowbyte version of it. But I will reuse the UX of that, but I will use Shadcn, like I said. Yeah, let's go. I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it. So, we'll see how it goes. First of all, we need to create the roots. Because so far we only have like the basic roots which will be used by the landing page. And I want to use subdomain. I don't know if it can work, if sales can work with subdomains. Yes, it does. Perfect. So we are going to start a dev branch on my project. Would be better. Here is the terminal. Here we go. I will leave it like this for the moment. I won't touch it, and I will just create new branches. At the bottom of this file. Now, since the root domain is used by the landing page, I have to use subdomain. So the onboarding roots will probably be something like new.corpredict.com. And this would be a reserved subdomain for me because I will have to prevent other users to create a platform with this name. Anyway, I need to talk about that later. Channel yeah. So now, Laravel routing. And I have to make sure that I don't know how I would ensure myself that is new instead of passing the every subdomain as a parameters. I want only to match the new subdomain. I don't know. I've never done this, so we'll see. I wonder if it can be dynamic. I would prefer this to be dynamic. How do I get the request? I'm so it's been too much time since I used Laravel. I have to cheat on another project. Yeah, so here we go. And can I get the subdomain list? Oh, I know. Yes, I do. But I think I can pass it here, and I will still get it. Yes, I do. So we do have the subdomain. That is test. And I wonder if I remove this and I just said test, does it really work? No, it won't. Oh, it does work. And if I change this, it's 4.4. Oh, it's perfect. That's exactly what I want. I just need to set a new. And now the new subdomain will work. And this is where our onboarding page will appear. So now we just have to create our onboarding page, and I will group those rules inside of a group, because I would have to put some subdomain that is the same for many words. Anyway. That's not really what I want. Good stuff. So, now we can have it. Which only, I don't know, step on something. Rolling step, one. I guess. I don't get. I have to change the and if we change the subdomain, hopefully what? Yes, 4.4. Good start. Now I wonder, since our subdomain is new, we don't need to specify that it's an onboarding, because we can already specify that it's so now instead of this we need to return the actually we need to return the controller. We need to return the controller, and the controller will return an inertia view page. So let's go. We need to create the controller, and we need to create the platform model, etc. Now we need to create some MVC structure. We need to create the controller and the model and stuff along with it. So I might use, I don't know if I use the dash all, I think it's dash all, yeah. I need a model, yes, I need integration, yes, I need factory, not necessarily, I need seeders, yes, I need policy, yes, I need controller, yes, and I need form request, yes. Do I need resource? No. You know what, let's fuck it, let's dash all. Let's do everything, let's scaffold everything. Request. Okay, that's great. That's okay. It's exactly what I want. I probably should have put it inside of a different, because now it's in directly into the controller. It's directly here. But perhaps I should have put it inside of a folder. Fuck. Let's undo the thing that I've done. There we go. Let's see here. Yep. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. So we have a control platform that we won't be using it for the onboarding. This is not. Let me think. Because the file might be like terrifyingly big if I put everything inside of this controller. Perhaps I should do a onboarding controller. This could be more interesting. But anyway, we're gonna need a platform controller. And we're gonna use the platform request. And then we're gonna specify the rules. I don't know. Let's create a let's create an onboarding controller. And there we go. So this thing I'm going to have to create as much step as I can. It's a public function. Function. This is good. This is what I wanted. Now we need to store everything that I will do. We need to store it into this session. Because if the user refresh the page, or if he navigate from step 1 to step 2, we need to keep the information inside of the session, so he won't have to re-thing on everything. I wonder if Inertia can do it though, so it would avoid me to mess with the session. I would say I think it does. I think there is something that can do it. Remembering states, I think that's it. When navigating browser history, Inertia restore pages using props data cached into history state. This is something I don't know about. I don't know if I should use a session. I don't know if I refresh the page, it would still be in the history of the browser. I don't know. Let's stick in the session for now. Let's use the session for now. But anyway, we're going to have to use to make the UI first. Oh yeah, there is only that one. New file, return, onboarding. And I think we're going to reuse the same layout of the host pages. Like for instance, if we take the login page, we can use the auth base layout. Even though I'm not a huge fan of doing this. Enter your email password below the login. Yeah. Alright, because there is a title, there is a description. I want to keep this for But the auth page. Okay, so we're gonna recreate, and as a base, we're gonna start with a clean version of it. This, and yet it would help me to start to understand how inertia works and how they build the starter kit. So it's a good solution, I think. Let's go. I have no clue where the layout is stored. Or, yeah, in the layout file, of course. Layout, layout, and then why there is this? Might be the layout that being used. I don't know. You see, there is so many files inside all the files that it doesn't make any sense. Like the app share. Where is located the app share? It's here, it's in the component. Why is it in the component? Who knows? Because there is different like type of variation of layout. That's why it's so complicated. Anyway, let's create our onboarding layout. And since there is only one, it would be pretty straightforward. We can even reuse like the auth layout, but we won't use this. So basically, there's a title of the formulas, and there is a step, the number of steps that we achieved, that we completed. So yeah, let's go. We can reuse all this. I guess there is a start. Yes, there is a start right here. We can reuse all that, paste it inside of it, and oh, by the way, I don't know TypeScript, so well, I know the basics of TypeScript, but I don't use TypeScript a lot, so I might like do crazy things with it. But thank God there is AI to the rescue. Okay, so now we got this exact same thing as the auth page. Now we need to create the step 1 page inside of this, if I think correctly. Yes. So now we can use the onboarding layout. Why is it called auth base? Why did the name change? Like auth base, and referencing auth layout, but it's called auth base. That's yeah. I like when things are the same name. You know, it's clearer. We can use the title and description since we didn't change anything. And here is going to be our formula. Of course, we can set a header. I wonder why it's here and it's not above. But anyway, the status I have to get where it's rendered. Perhaps in the middle. The initial and the status. No, there is no status. I don't know where the status comes from. Oh, it comes from the station. All right. Here we go. Now I'm going to duplicate this page. Oh, I should change the favicon too. So now it's a 4. Why still use the... I didn't specify any subdomain here. I'm gonna have to investigate. And I need to run a watcher, of course. That is already running. I don't know why it doesn't work. Not found. Pages, onboarding, step 1. There we go. So now we have the onboarding page, the first iteration of the onboarding page. And this seems to work. This is the stupid condition. There is some errors. Well, it's not errors, it's just warning, but there is a warning from the in the starter kit. No? Just me? Perhaps it's just me. Complete each. I don't know. But here we have the logo. Here we have the quote that we do not need anymore. I'm gonna use like a custom text like this one, and I need to start to make some localization. And this is something I don't really like. I don't even know how we do it. I don't remember how we do it, to be fair. Because we need to create a route that will update inside of the local storage, that will update the instead of the station, sorry, that will update the preference of the user. Anyway, we have our page. That's what matters. We have our onboarding page. I don't know why I have this error. Step 1 errors. Name corpredict codes. Let's ask Copilot to see if they think about something. I have no hope, but who knows. Typo in the template. Yeah, alright. Oh. Oh. My bad. Yeah. Okay. So now we have the onboarding step 1. I should have created a modern platform already. Anyway, perhaps we should change the logo here and change the quotation system down here to put it in the middle. Let me see how some onboarding example. So if I can find any. I guess in Mobin there is some. Oh, SaaSframe. SaaSframe is a great website. Yeah, that's the onboarding I don't want. Yeah. Let's see if Yuri has a nice onboarding. Get started. No, they do not. Linear, perhaps. And perhaps you have to create an account before even get on board. No. Anyway, yes, definitely. And here will be step one. Here will be the formula. I wonder if I should put a capital C and the name of the application, just a detail. But I like when things are. Yeah, it's better because my logo is. Oh, I rank on it. I don't know if it's a good thing or not. Score captures. Oh, there is the Google AI challenge. I don't know this one. Yeah, I agree. This is me. This is me. This is me. I thought I would have a better ranking. Anyway, let's move on. We need to modify the left version of the onboarding. With removing the stupid schools, even if they are not stupid, but you get the point. Okay, so where is the logo? I guess it's in the layout. Yes, it is. It's here, and there is the name of it. We're gonna have to remove the name because we're gonna use the long logo. Fuck. There we go. We're gonna use this. It's pretty. Oh, I need it in the white version. And I don't know if I like it on the website. Yes, I do. Save it. Boom. Can we rename it? Corpredict. Corpredict. Logo. White. And then we can paste it inside logo icon. I don't know where it's defined, but what a name. Oh yeah. We need to investigate how to get the name of the application on the code. I don't know. Perhaps it's some middleware. Yes, it's here. And the name is like okay. So we need to edit this here. We can directly I open NVM here, I can copy and paste the SVG code if I can. Yeah, all right. NVM corpredict. Here we go. And now we can replace by that. And I hope, let's cross the finger, I hope it will work. No, it doesn't. There's a typo. I should remove this. Now hopefully. Type with side effects, script and style. Well, we're gonna have to import. I don't want to dig inside of this, so I have to put it inside of. I don't even know where the images are stored in Laravel. I don't remember. I think they are stored in public folder, but I'm not sure. Apparently they are. So if you paste that, alright, and then here, I have no clue. Assets. There we go. So now I'm thinking, is it what do we want? I hate the front end. I hate the front end. I never know how it works. Oh, here we go. So now it's colossal. Where is the onboarding? Size 8, size 2. Yeah. That's ridiculously small. That's ridiculously high. Yeah. I mean, we shouldn't use size, we should use width. I don't know, 36. I have no clue. 42. 40. 32. Yeah, that looks good. To me at least, it looks good. Compared to like the login page. What is it? Why do we, oh yeah. Now we need to change the quote in order to put our text that we want. And I want to put it right here instead of down here where nobody will take care of it. How is it built? It's an absolute div. They use an absolute div as a background. Alright. Well, this is a model interpreter. Okay. I'm gonna have to rewrite several things. So let's take a break. No, it's not good. This is not the right color because the logo won't stick out. Perhaps slate, like slate 400 is more appropriate. No, it's so full. I'm not sold by the color. I mean, it used to be like zinc 800, 900. It's not good. It's not good either. It's really bad. Slate is the best choice. So now we're going to need to put this into a translation file. I wonder if I should send out. No. We do this in another time. This is max 35 pixels. This is quite slow. This is quite low, I guess. I mean, now we need to build the formula. We need to add a stepper also. We need the design is. It's going to be hard to make a good, nice, appealing design since I'm not a designer. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. Now we're going to divide the first section by 2. Yeah, thank God it's agreed. Now we need to make a. And we don't just have to change we are going to need to change the color of the focus. Should I do something like a back? I don't know. Perhaps I should do something like a clear thing with dark text and then a dark logo instead of putting the white text here. But it's nice because you create a dichotomy between two. We should have something like a checkbox in order to confirm that we are read and we agree on term reviews and privacy policies. I thought that it was included in the starter pack. But I don't think it is. So we might add that. It's just a checkbox. And we need to ensure that the user, but this is only the front end part. We're going to do the back end part another time. We don't need this. So far it's pretty good. We need to increase the the size of the title because it's pretty slow, pretty. I'm gonna from the board. And we need to create a stepper. And change it, instead of creating an account, we should create next. I wonder if, like, the button, the type of the button, this is new. It was not like this before. The variant, is there an icon variant, a size icon, but this is only for if there is only one icon. We should make, I don't know where, oh, it's come from Lucid directly. Okay, so what we can use is a check the Lucid arrow icon. Perfect. Perhaps there's something to have a better one, because this is one. This one's narrow. Move right, arrow right. No, this one was actually good. Alright, up. There we go. And then we're going to use it inside. There we go. So now we have the basic layer, the basic structure of the front end. We didn't do the back end. But we'll do this another time. I have to go to do some other things right now. I'm going just to go to recap what we need to do in my project management. So now I was doing the onboarding stuff. So we need to add some translation to fix the color and the design, because I want the input to be bigger. I wonder if, no, there is no size of the inputs anyway. I want to add size of inputs. I thought Chatsian could add this feature, but apparently no. That's something they should add. Perhaps in a React version of Chatsian. Do you have it? No, you don't even have it. No, that's something they should add. Like different size. Anyway. That's pretty much it. Oh, and we had to add the stepper. I don't know which stepper I'm gonna use. This one is, yeah. This one is very great. This one is great. I'm gonna use this. Oh, it's already working? Wait a minute. There's already a stepper thing. Oh. Inside image, there is a notification. That's nice. But if we go back, oh, who would use this? Definitely. Instead of doing like stuff in the browser. I don't know, because if I refresh it, I think I lose everything. So I don't know. It could be a nice solution though. A nice alternative to what I was planning to do. Anyway, this was the beginning of the creation of the project. The future video will be perhaps more improved. Since this is fairly new for me, I try to set up everything, and the next video and the next video and the next video will be better, I guess. I hope. So yeah, perhaps. Yeah, so this was the beginning. I hope I will finish this perhaps on Monday. Tomorrow. I won't be able to work. Perhaps tomorrow morning. I don't know. See you. Okay, so I've been trying to make the stepper from Shadchan working for almost like an hour, and I just figured out that it doesn't suit my need because I need some, instead of only service as a client-side validation, I need also and mostly back-end-side validation. So I will erase everything that I've done and I instead use the stepper from my original idea, which was storing the step into the session of the user. Yeah, passing validation every time that we click on next, but it's a backend validation, not a front-end validation, and every time we render a new view. Anyway, sometimes you just lose time on stupid ideas. I thought it was a good idea. I thought it was a good idea. It's not a good idea. Let's move on. Things happen. See you tomorrow.